Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be doing another Valentine inspired look. Let me say I don't know where I went wrong with this look, but somewhere I went very wrong. Very, very wrong. Um, where you might ask I went wrong? The whole look. Yeah, the whole look. I'm not even for sure about all this. Like I don't have words to be honest with you. I really don't. And I almost scrapped the video because, like, what's the point? Then I was like, how often do we do our makeup and we go, what's the point? Okay. More times than not, if you're just a beginner like me, or if you're just doing makeup just to do it, right? So the palette we're going to be using today is called Dior 879 Rouge Trafalgar, I guess. Trafalgar. I have no idea. It is number 879. Why do they gotta make words like this? I have problems with the English dictionary, let alone a different language. But this is what the palette looks like, right? In my head, somewhere, I thought this looked like Valentine's Day. And I think it's because of this supposed red shade is why. Let's get started. First off, generally when I look at a palette, I do often wonder, like you know how Charlotte Tilbury has her palette set up like boop, 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 and then on the back of it, it has like where to place stuff, right? Generally, I thought Dior did the same thing. I was wrong. I was wrong. Because this does not make sense, really. But let me get started so that I can show you where I'm going here. So generally when I do my eye looks, I start the lightest shade, work to the darkest, and then put a shimmer or something on the lid, a satin something on the lid, right? Usually it's a lighter shade. So, yeah. I don't know where I went wrong here. Let's just start. We're going to go into this shade right here first. And I'll be honest, I don't have words, you all. I wish I did. I wish I had words for this palette. Here's the thing. I purchased this palette and I did a look with it. I reviewed it a long, long time ago. Long time ago. Never touched the palette again. Not this particular one. Because the color story wasn't all... Like, there's a couple of shades in here that I really do like. But not enough to, like, pull out and use, right? When I have such a large inventory of makeup. Now, with that said, I don't remember the palette. I don't know what look I created or where I placed the shades or anything. And I know that sounds horrible, but it's just the truth. Which means that this palette wasn't very memorable to me from the start. But I looked at it and I thought, this does kind of look like a Valentine's Day present. Or a Valentine's Day look to me. It's a Valentine's Day present, yeah. You all, it has been a heck of a day, let me tell you. A heck of a day. Anyway, so I really thought that this would come out good, decent, something. It'd come out something, but not this. And I'm not saying it's a bad look, because I do think some people could pull this off. Like, my oldest daughter, I think she would love this look. I do. I mean, it's because she's not into pinks or anything, but, like, it's kind of vampy. Even though she's not into pinks and purples. You know what I mean? It is kind of vampy. And it does look nice on my eye for aging eye and all. So I'm not saying that about it. And the colors performed fine also. I'm not saying that. It's more about the color story and how I used it than anything. So the next shade we're going to go into is this one right here. And again, I don't know where I went wrong. I really don't. Because I thought, yeah, this is the way I would use this palette, you know? Like, this is what I thought. This is the way I would use it. Type of thing. We're good to go. But somewhere it went really wrong with this look and took a drastic turn and went a different way. I don't really feel that comfortable in this look. Like, it does look vampy, and I'm not against vampy. I'm not. There's certain times I'm not. I just think I thought it'd be a little more different, so therefore I think that's the thing. I'm not dressed for it. I was dressed for a Valentine's Day look, so to say. Not a vampy look. But vampy is what I got. And part of me's like, okay, no big deal. But as you'll see here in a minute, it just takes a drastic turn to, I don't know where. But it takes that turn, and I'm just like, oh no, what have I done? Alright, now we're going to go into this shade. And let me say that when you poke, like, when you put your brush into this, for whatever the reason, this is not the way this was with the last palette. This comes off pigmented in a lot. I don't know why, because like I said, the last palette did not do that to me. So that's a little different for me, but not that I care. We're going to just, you know, continue on. Now watch this, I turn out different than that eye, and then I'm going to be like, well, now what? But it would still have to turn out looking that dark and stuff like the other eye, right? It'd have to. It just have to. But anyway, yeah, I don't exactly know where it took. I took the wrong turn here, or what color shades I should have used differently, to be honest with you. But somehow I just went rogue. And I got this look. And I will say that it's not quite what I envisioned for today, by no means, as a Valentine's Day look, but here we are. You know, what can we do? Not much. You just gotta keep going. I mean, and like I said, I really did think about scrapping it, but two things stopped me. One is that not every day does your makeup turn out good. It is what it is, unless you're a makeup artist, of course. And two, this is an expensive palette. So, you know, depending on how you're looking at it and how you think you're going to use it, I wanted you to see what it would look like, because it might not be exactly what you think it's going to be. As I've learned, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Okay, so now we're going to go into this red shade here very easily. And I'm going to put that on the lid. I think this is where I went wrong. I don't think this shade necessarily belongs, oh God, on the lid. I picked up too much. Look at that. Look. I think this here is where I went wrong. Putting this shade on the lid is where it just totally took the turn off of Valentine's Day and into vampy. Which I guess vampy could be Valentine's Day. I mean, depending on what you like. Again, and the other thing is like, this is a, I don't know what color this would be. Like, it looks red, but at the same time it doesn't. You know what I mean? I just don't have words for this look. And I don't mean that in a bad way either. Because I do think that somebody could pull this off. And again, I don't think I could ever pull this off. I don't really wear vampy looks. I mean, sometimes I do like to wear them, but I still don't feel like myself in them. But I do like to, you know, just play in a sense. But some people, you know, might really like this for that reason, because it is a vampy look. Now, me personally, no thank you. Because I know that it just does not on me. Okay, we're going to take that same red and we're going to put it along the lower lash line. And I'm just going to use the mirror here. Why not? I mean, at this point, I have nothing to lose because I just went so wrong so quick. I mean, to be honest, it just went wrong so quick. And I don't exactly know how or why or anything like that, because I really thought everything was going okay until it wasn't. But that's usually the way it goes, right? But I felt like this from even doing my foundation, because I used a different foundation. And I thought it was a foundation that was good. I mean, I guess it could be good. I don't know. It wasn't what I thought it was. Or it wasn't what I remembered it to be, I guess I should say. Or maybe it was, but like I was also like younger when I used it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say here. It's just not what I thought it was. Alright, now we're going to go back into that dark purple shade that I used in the inner corner. And I'm just going to run it along the lower lash line here, right up on the lashes, just to define them. I thought about doing it to the top lashes, but I didn't want this video to be long, considering lately they've been nothing but long, and I do apologize. Alright, and then for the inner corner, I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to pick it up, and I'm just going to place it on the inner corner. And then I was like, that's just too dark, right? It is. So I was like, I wonder if I could use this as a topper. And lo and behold, I can. So it kind of, by doing that, toned that red down, which I'm okay with 110%, to be honest with you. Because honestly, I just thought that was too red for me. For you, it might be perfect, and that's great and wonderful, and I love that for you. But for me, personally, I can't do it. So I just sort of popped that all over it. And I thought, okay, that fixes it. But it didn't. It was far from fixing this look. So then I was like, okay, let's go back out here and define this a little more, which again wasn't thinking. I was not thinking, why are you making this darker? It's just going to be darker. It's going to be more vampy looking. It's going to be this. It's going to be that, But in my head, I thought, well, it will tone down that red on my lid. And maybe it does a little bit, but not enough for it to matter. And again, went through the motions, just taking it all backwards, running it over everything. Making sure it's all blended, or as blended as I can get it to be. Because obviously, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. And sometimes it just ends up bad at the end of the day. And this is a look I feel that ends up bad at the end of the day. Not what I thought at all. Now, does that make the palette bad? No. No, it doesn't. Let me curl my lashes. It doesn't. It makes my decision process bad, sure. Palette, no. But for me, is the palette a good palette? No. Is the formula good? Yes. Is the color story good? If you're going for this, if you like this look, for me, no, it is not. There's only a couple shades in here that I truly do like. And I think I could put them together and create an okay look, but with palettes like this that are so expensive, like you want every shade to work. You want to be able to use every shade. We're going to go into the YSL Lash Clash for the top lashes because you spend so much money on it, you know? At least I want my shade. I want, no matter how much money I'll spend on something, I want it to work. Now, depending on the money, that's, you know, I then judge, was it worth it? You know? Like, obviously, for price point wise, ColourPop's great. But is it Natasha Denona? No, but it doesn't have that price tag either. And is it Pat McGrath? No. But is it that price tag? No. So again, for this price tag, you know, I just don't, well, I know this isn't a palette I reach for because of the fact that I've only used it twice now. But it doesn't make it a bad palette, it just makes it a bad palette for me. And that's okay. And if you're interested in it, the looks you're going to get are vampy, pretty much. I mean, you might be able to get like a soft pink or pinky purple if you didn't use the two darker shades, but again, it's up to you. But I do think the quality is good in it. It's just a color story for me. That's it, in a nutshell. But if you like it, then you might love this palette. But it definitely wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I will say that, as far as like a Valentine's Day look. Not what I had envisioned. But I don't know. Not my vision of Valentine's Day anyway. It's somebody's vision, I'm sure, or the palette wouldn't have been made. And I'd really, looking back, I don't know why I bought it. I don't know what I saw in it that I thought, oh, I'm going to love that palette, you know? And I'm not quite for sure on that. Whoa, I'm going to drop it. Bottom lashes, Lancome Def and Seals. For the waterline, I put Exit from ColourPop, the white liner. I was going to put just a nude color, and I thought, no, no, no. I have got to put something lighter because this look is just so dark. And I did think, I thought about going darker. I did. I thought about putting like a dark purple eyeliner in there or something, you know, to really bring it together. But that would completely just take me out of my comfort zone completely. At least with this, I can somewhat get through the day. No, it's not my favorite. No, I don't feel comfortable or anything like that, but it's doable. You know what I mean? So, but it goes with everything else. Like, the makeup just didn't sit right today for some reason. It's just settled right through here and here and even up through here, like my wrinkles on my forehead and stuff. My under eyes are just, I don't know. I don't know where it all went wrong. But it went wrong from the beginning. I'm not going to lie to you. I just don't know. Maybe it was just a bad makeup day. Like, it just very well could have been. Which would be correct, because I'm actually thinking like, my hair looks kind of cute. You know, I never do my hair. So it's like, great. I did my hair for what? It's kind of like that song I shaved, or what is it? Shaving your legs. What was that song? Did I shave my legs for that or something? Or for this? I can't think of it now. By Dina Carter. It's a country song, but it's like, I did my hair for this. Why? Why did I waste my time? But I'm, trying out something, so I wanted to see if I liked it, and the only way I'm going to know is to put the time in it. I hate doing my hair so much. It's just not something I really like doing at all, but I also don't like it just lighting either. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to do different things this year. And the hair, I actually don't mind. I like it. It's the rest of the face that I just don't get over. And I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, this is the final look after using that palette, the Dior. We're just doing the number 879. It's an okay palette. Like I said, it is okay. And maybe if I would have just stuck to like this and maybe put this one on the lid in that inner corner and maybe even topped it, maybe just put the red on the waterline even, it would have turned out differently. I don't know. I just don't know about this one, y'all. This one kind of threw me, I'm not going to lie. And part of me wants to play with it again and give it another chance. But part of me is like, I have so many palettes. Why? You know? But if you like it, the color story, the formula's fine as far as that goes. Bronzer, I use my Dior again. It is the Dior Forever 05 Warm Bronze for a bronzer. I kind of really do like this bronzer. I do. I feel like it's easy to go on. You can't really go wrong with it. You can't really go overboard with it. It blends beautifully. I mean, it really does blend really nicely. Blush, again, I'm using the Rose, whatever it is. Montagain, whatever. It's the 219 blush. And I used a little less today, which is good. I don't look like a clown like yesterday. And I do like this color. I do. But again, it goes to, there's so many blushes on the market. You know, is it worth that price point? And then for blush, I'm using the Kaja Moochie Glow 01 Toy Alien. I believe it's a little sample thing. But look at this little mirror. It's got a teeny tiny mirror in it. It's so cute. It's just so cute. I thought about doing a palette or a look using minis. Like this little mini highlighter. Using like mini brushes. Like a mini eyeshadow palette. Like baby stuff, I guess, even. Not travel, but like actual like mini stuff. And see if I could do a whole face or not, because I think I can, but I don't know if it will technically go together either. Like I only have like 1 or 2 sample eyeshadow palettes and stuff, so one of them is Dior, but I actually do like that palette even though it's a sample. And then I have like the little, well no, I got 2 because I got this little sample here of the Monte Carlo, I guess, in Cool. I'm pretty sure this ain't the regular size of this, although I could be wrong. Surely this ain't a full size. You all, is this a full size palette by Lancome? No. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I wasted enough time. That's all I have for you today. Again, this is the final look. I hoped it helped in some way, even if it's just a laugh. It's what I'm doing. So, if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that, we're notified when I upload. Upload every day but Sunday. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.